forgot how good a weed you have.
This is Katt Williams' weed.
Is that really?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I'm going to start talking shit on everyone in the business.
Oh, we had Katt Williams ride the racing simulator, and I filmed it. It's like, this is how he drives, because he does this in real life.
I would love for Katt Williams to be the voice of my self-hate.
He's like, you ain't never gonna be nothing, baby. You suck.
Just to wake you up every day.
He's the new David Goggins.
Yeah.
He's like,
Pain is good. Feel everything bad, pimpin'.
I was so happy that I got him to come on the podcast because, like, he was like, Joe Rogan don't want me on this podcast.
Yeah.
I'm like, I do, though.
Yeah.
I immediately went on Twitter, and I said, dude, I love that guy. Yeah. Kaepernick is comparing the NFL to slavery. Bro.
Rosa Parks, that's what I call that dude.
Rosa Parks.
Can you pull it up just so we can see it? Because it's so nuts.
A statement out there apologizing for that routine, but you said that's not really your statement. So tell me what the deal is.
If a person starts their heckling with F America, then that gives me the right to defend my country. I don't think I need to apologize for being pro-American. The guy said that all of this is still Mexico, and I was just giving him geography. This is America, greatest country in the world. So,
Well, but you don't apologize for what you said in that stand-up.
I meant what I said, and I said what I meant. I'm apologizing if somebody thought I was trying to be anti-Mexican. If you don't like me, don't come see me. If you do like me, I'm here for you.
Why do black people like menthol so much? What's that about? It's a totally different type of cigarette.
You're gonna get me canceled.
No.
This is very racist, this
Is it?
conversation, even though neither of us are.
It's like if you start asking me about spaghetti, I'm not going to get offended.
How many people have ever died of pasta-related illnesses?
A lot.
Like, how are we allowed to have a foreign policy when we are violating the policies here?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like, what do you mean the immigrants are getting a check and we're putting them up in places that what? You mean in the homeless people's face?
Right in the homeless people's faces.
Like, let us show you what we could have done.
Right. Holy shit. He said what?
Are you not afraid about being blackballed again? These are some power people.
What do you mean again? These people are not powerful. Satan can't create anything. That includes blessings for his people. That's why, you know what the number one job of somebody that sold their soul in Hollywood is? Is to act like it didn't happen. They all do the same job. Why do you think Gary Owen can't cross over and he already white and been in comedy for 25 years? If what I say ain't the case. Yeah, on paper, they're a better team.
Right.
They have all the assets and resources and we don't. But let us get on the line, boy, and see if that factors in. I guarantee you it won't.
Wow. Why do black people like menthol so much? What's that about?
You're gonna get me canceled.
No.
This is very racist, this
Is it?
conversation, even though neither of us are. It's terrible on all ends.
I don't think it is.
Well, I don't think it is either, because we have a new...
It's like if you start asking me about spaghetti, I'm not going to get offended.
How many people have ever died of pasta-related illnesses?
A lot.
Joe.
Have you ever wondered what really goes on behind the velvet ropes of Hollywood? The parties, the power plays, and the secrets everyone whispers about but no one talks about publicly? Well, Katt Williams isn't whispering anymore. He's stepping up and shining a light into the corners most people would rather keep dark. And trust me, when he speaks, no one, not even the most respected names in entertainment, seems completely safe. It all started when Katt Williams made headlines for openly criticizing the industry's shady moves. For years, people like Ali Carter, Jaguar Wright, and Orlando Brown tried to warn the public about what was happening behind the scenes. They were dismissed, labeled unstable, or simply ignored. But Katt Williams isn't backing down. He's calling out those he says climb the ladder at the expense of others. Oh, and he's doing it in a way that grabs attention. This isn't about gossip. It's about exposing a culture that's been quietly complicit for decades. So, what exactly did he say? And which celebrities are now caught up in this whirlwind? The answers are shocking, controversial, and in some cases, completely mind-blowing. It all reached a tipping point when Katt Williams appeared on Joe Rogan's podcast. While many media figures were hesitant to touch him, Joe gave Katt Williams the platform to speak freely. He didn't hold back, naming names and exposing uncomfortable truths. According to Katt Williams, elite power circles are far more intertwined than anyone expected. that he suggested some celebrities were allegedly protected while being linked to Jeffrey Epstein, a man whose crimes shocked the world and whose network allegedly involved some of the most influential figures on the planet. Katt Williams explained that Epstein didn't operate alone. Influential figures allegedly shielded him, benefiting from the access and secrecy he provided. And those connections reach all the way to the top, including high-profile figures like Trump and Diddy. Katt Williams' point was simple. Power and influence can protect people from consequences for far too long. And the implications? Huge. But the story doesn't stop there. Katt also turned his attention to Oprah Winfrey, whose name often surfaces whenever discussions about Epstein and high-powered elite circles come up. While online rumors speculate about her involvement in events and trips connected to Epstein. For instance, photos and reports of her private jet allegedly traveling near Epstein's island sparked heated debates. At the same time, her 2007 all-girls school in South Africa, publicly framed as a charitable educational project, was accused of serious misconduct, including unsafe conditions and allegations of abuse. Now, let's be clear, none of these claims have been legally proven, but the timing and the patterns fueled endless speculation online. Katt Williams brought it up not to accuse but to question, highlighting that there are hidden corners of power that people rarely scrutinize. Of course, Oprah wasn't the only target. Katt Williams also focused on Steve Harvey, reigniting a long-standing feud. Their history has been tumultuous. Odds with Katt Williams openly accusing Steve of being an industry plant and even a thief. When old clips resurfaced of Steve joking about his lifestyle choices, it added fuel to an already messy fire. But it wasn't just Steve Harvey. Kevin Hart also found himself in the middle of this debate. Katt Williams criticized Kevin for appearing on SNL in a dress and lace front, even though Kevin had previously stated he wouldn't cross that line. The discussion sparked a broader conversation about the pressures Hollywood places on black male comedians. Dave Chappelle, a vocal critic of the industry, openly commented on the situation, saying that many black men in Hollywood are forced into uncomfortable roles or images to advance their careers. Katt Williams' point was clear: he knows his boundaries and refuses to cross them. He's seen the system, and he's been in the rooms, and he refuses to play by the rules that compromise his integrity. That made his commentary hit even harder. The controversy surrounding Kevin Hart wasn't about a dress. It was about control, expectations, and the choices comedians have to make to survive in Hollywood. But the music industry wasn't spared either. Katt Williams brought Diddy and Meek Mill into the conversation, alleging ties to secretive elite parties and networks. Legal documents concerning Diddy already hinted at serious legal exposure, including allegations of organized crime, sex trafficking, forced labor, bribery, and obstruction of justice. Katt Williams' accusations only added layers to the discussion, making fans and critics alike ask, how deep does this really go? Meek Mill responded, clearly feeling the pressure. He publicly defended himself, stating he would confront anyone who tried to pull a wild move on him. No pics, literally go crazy on them. I'm from Philly, he said. No man or woman would ever approach me about that. The statement showed just how high the stakes were, and how much tension Katt Williams' claims created. As the controversy grew, Katt Williams continued to drop hints without fully revealing everything he knows. His supporters praised him as fearless, while critics questioned whether he was pointing fingers without proof. One fan commented, "We're hitting a point in time where dark things have been hidden for so long that they need to come out. Too many people and secrets have been buried, and now they're surfacing. Humanity has to do better." Another wrote, "Katt Williams can't and won't be bought. God bless you. Katt Williams. We love and will always support you." And that's the thing about Katt Williams. He's more than a comedian. He's a whistleblower, a critic, and a provocateur, all rolled into one. He's challenging Hollywood, the music industry, and the cultural norms that allow powerful people to act with impunity. And he's doing it in a way that keeps the public riveted, whether they agree with him or not. Let's not forget the broader conversation Katt Williams' comments sparked about accountability in Hollywood. Critics argue that pointing fingers at powerful figures like Diddy, Oprah, and Steve Harvey doesn't solve anything. They say Katt Williams himself had opportunities to rise, yet sometimes failed to fully capitalize on them. His absences from promo shoots, work delays, and missed opportunities led studios to label him a risk. But supporters argue that Katt Williams' insight into the system gives him a unique perspective, and that accountability should start at the top. Through it all, Katt Williams' approach has been fearless. He doesn't just call out alleged misconduct, he exposes the cultural pressures that shape decisions in entertainment. For comedians, musicians, and actors, the message is clear. Hollywood has a system, and navigating it often means making compromises. Katt Williams refuses to compromise, and that's what makes his voice so compelling. This isn't just gossip or entertainment commentary, it's a narrative about power, influence, and the dark corners of industries that millions of people idolize. Katt Williams' revelations force fans to ask uncomfortable questions. How many careers were shaped by pressure, coercion, or unethical decisions? How many secrets have been buried under red carpets and smiles? And most importantly, who will actually face consequences? Even beyond Hollywood, Katt Williams' influence has sparked debates online about ethics, morality, and celebrity culture. From viral clips of old feuds to debates about the role of comedy in social commentary, Katt Williams' commentary has pushed people to reconsider how they view entertainment and the figures they admire. Fans are now paying closer attention, not just to the celebrities, but to the systems that elevate them. And yet, Katt Williams isn't finished. He's hinted at stories he hasn't told, suggesting there's more yet to come. That suspense keeps audiences engaged, waiting for the next revelation. Every time he speaks, new speculation emerges. Every tweet, every interview, and every podcast appearance adds fuel to the fire. The public's fascination isn't just about the celebrities he names, it's about the culture he's exposing and the accountability that's long overdue. So, what's the takeaway? Katt Williams isn't just stirring drama, he's forcing a conversation that Hollywood has avoided for decades. He's challenging power, questioning morality, and shining a light on systemic issues that rarely see public scrutiny. And whether you agree with him or not, one thing is certain. The entertainment industry will never look the same after Katt Williams speaks. And the story doesn't end here. With every revelation, new questions emerge. Which other celebrities might be implicated in these elite networks? What secrets remain hidden behind closed doors? And how much longer will Hollywood continue to operate in the shadows before accountability finally catches up? In the end, Katt Williams' boldness reminds us that even in a world fueled by fame and fortune, integrity matters. Speaking the truth, even when it's uncomfortable, is a rare courage. And for viewers, it's a chance to look beyond the surface, question the narratives we're presented, and demand better from the industry we love to follow. So, what do you think? Do you believe Katt Williams' claims? Could Hollywood's elite actually be facing consequences, or will these revelations fade into rumor? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We want to hear your take. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our future breakdowns of the biggest stories in entertainment. Because one thing is clear, Hollywood's secrets are coming to light, and Katt Williams is right in the middle of it all. And trust me, you don't want to miss what happens next.